there's another NPC over here. So as of right now, I'm a little bit torn, like, with how much they seem to be trying to, not pander, but like, here's Andre, don't you remember that? Here's not Maiden in Black, don't you remember? Like, I don't know. I really hope they have some more new, unique characters.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
She's a shrine handmaid. She looks a considerable bit like one of the retired firekeepers from Dark Souls 2, honestly.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
So if we bring her ashes, special ashes, she will expand her inventory.
Knowest thou of that soppy gossip? That cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers. And so thou art in need of a soapstone, Ashen One. Then thy pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me.
She's trying to talk us into buying a soapstone so that we can do cooperative play so that we can get more souls to give to her. You're a crafty business lady. Here is the white sign soapstone. We could get this. The nature of Lothric is murky, unclear. The white sign soapstone allows unkindled to assist one another. I think there's a little bit of an interesting point of lore here, and it might... The nature of Lothric, not just time in this world is distorted, but perhaps the world itself. Because in the original, they made a key point to say time in Lordran is distorted. Here, they're saying the straight-up nature of Lothric is unclear. And I don't know, maybe there's some deeper lore stuff going on. Because with like Andre being here, and this being called Firelink Shrine, I don't know. I'm not 100% yet. The dried finger and an item straight up from Dark Souls. Like all this, like there's some of this stuff is just like straight up from Dark Souls. This you would use it to allow to get rid of the invasion cooldown on being invaded, not invading other people. But if you get invaded, there's kind of a hidden cooldown to keep you from getting invaded again too soon. If you use this, you can get invaded by 2 dark spirits at the same time, or you can also eliminate the cooldown to being invaded. This is an item, it has an additional function here, but it's an item straight from Dark Souls 1. This tower key. Key to the decrepit tower behind Firelink Shrine, which leads to the Bell Tower. The Bell Tower is the grave of Firekeeper's past. When a Firekeeper has served her purpose, she is led to true darkness, where she enjoys a long-deserved sleep. The Bell Tower. See, now, the Bell Tower being connected to Firelink Shrine sounds... Damn, I want that key. I haven't been to that area yet. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just try to save up to get to that area so that we can see that. I think that is what we'll do. I think I'm also going to try this halberd. I think with... yeah, 16 strength and 12 dex, we meet the requirements. I don't know. I might pick up a torch at some point, so I'm just gonna wait there. Can sell items.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
Yeah, so even though we lost a little bit of footage, we didn't lose too much, because there's still a bunch of shit that I have not seen and do not know. Let's try this. How much heavier is it? Let's see. Considerably heavier. I want to test out this move set. Oh, there's the Crestfallen. Okay, thrusts with R1. Sweeping attacks with R2. Then when we two-hand it, thrust still. I like that. Spin to win. Do I have an overhead if I do a jumping attack? Ah, crap. I'm gonna try to do a forward R2. Just a sweeping kind of strike there. What is the weapon skill for this? I figured out how to, oh shit. I figured out how to use weapon skills, by the way. And I'll demonstrate that. Let's see, weapon skill, hold spirit waste and charge at foe. Use strong attack while charging to extend the length of the charge. Alright. To use a weapon skill, in many cases, not all cases, but in many cases you need to two-hand your weapon. And then you press L2. If you have a stance, then you have to hold L2 and then you can do moves out of that. But for this, you just press L2 and then I can press R2 to extend it. That's probably got some very nice options in PvP. You can start charging and then you can extend midway if they think they're just going to back away. It's pretty cool. Notice it costs my FP to do it. So, yeah. Let's talk to the Crestfallen.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
So we are not the only Ash risen from that cemetery. And he's saying, legends like this, we don't stand a chance. Yorm the Giant of the Profaned Capital. It's the name of the Lords. Watchers of the Abyss. Wait. What? 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 Oh, man. Is that a bunch of... Looks like the Great Sword of Artorias. Looks very similar to it. Like, extremely similar to it. Are you serious? Watchers of the Abyss, indeed. I'm starting to wonder about the nature of this land and, in fact, this game altogether. Right now, it's feeling like a Best of Souls series super remix, man. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. And it's kind of got embers on that throne. Each of the thrones is actually quite different, it looks. This has got some sort of draping. If it's similar to Bloodborne, the draping of the Holy Shawl. Hey, there's somebody in that one. What? Bloodless the Exiled. There's somebody here. Hey, what the fuck?
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred course. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look.
Well, So one of the lords is not fled at all. I did not notice this before. Ooh, what do you have to tell us?
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be linked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die